to say it, but if you almost fought at most of your jobs, it's time to go be your own boss. God wants you to be your own boss. So get up out of there quick. If you don't got some money saved up, save some money and dip.
I cry out to God, Most High too, God who vindicates me. He sends from heaven and saves me, rebuking those hotly pursue me. God sends forth his love and his faithfulness.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's DaWanda RyKell, back at it again with another video. And today I am going to be giving you 5 signs God wants you to be an entrepreneur. Let's get straight into it. Okay, sign number 1 is you can't find a job anywhere. This is a big one because God wants you to stay still. This means God wants you to stay still for a while. And this could mean like he got you in a waiting season for something else. He got a blessing on the way for you, or he just wants you to get your mind like from everything else and just focus on him. Basically, with the waiting season or where you're staying still for a while, this could mean that God wants you to learn what your purpose really is on this earth. Like me, he want me to do this, YouTube, whatever you want to call it. And that's what I'm doing right now because I had got close to him and he just kept downloading YouTube video ideas inside my head. And I was just like, I was nervous because I didn't want to do that. And you know it's from God when you don't want to do it and it's like consistent. If it's like something that's trying to rush you into something, that's from the devil. But if it's something very consistent and it's something that is trying to get you like on a good path, like YouTube is a good way to as an entrepreneur. That's how I knew it was from God, because it was certain videos like talking about him and that I didn't want to do because I was scared that I wouldn't do it right, because I was just on my walk. I just started my walk with Jesus for real. And I felt like I wasn't prepared enough and I wasn't ready enough. But when you in the Bible, all the people who did good works for God were still sinful. They wasn't that perfect and they still did good works for God. So yes, he probably just wants you to stay still for a while. That's probably why you're not finding a job, because he wants you to be an entrepreneur and he wants you to figure out your purpose. Tip number 2, that's God wants you to be an entrepreneur. You can't stand being an employee.
I was an employee and I was gonna get employee of the month and not gonna pay yet.
Yeah, with me, I couldn't stand being an employee. I felt like I should be the boss, you feel me? I wanted to be the boss. I wanted the manager to sit down and listen to me. Sometimes I felt like management wasn't supposed to be management, if that makes sense. You can't stand being under someone. That's probably a good sign from God that you don't supposed to be working under someone. You're supposed to be owning your own company. I just want you to ask yourself, how many jobs have you had in the last year? Because this will tell you like you don't supposed to be an employee. You're supposed to be a boss. I had like 6. It's probably more than 6, but I don't want to tell y'all all that, but yeah. And most of them jobs I stayed at for like just a month. It wasn't because I couldn't stand working. It was just, I couldn't stand being disrespected, if that makes sense. I couldn't stand people talking at me. I couldn't stand like people telling me I can't go to the restroom. I couldn't stand people telling me that I'm not worthy or something like that. I can't go home if I'm sick. It's just a lot of things I couldn't handle. And I always felt in my heart that I was meant to be like a business owner or like work on my own basically. And that's what I'm gonna do, and I encourage y'all to do the same. And number 3 is a good tip too. It goes with number 2. Something in your spirit doesn't sit right with having a boss. And I want to say this too with number 3. Have you ever felt like management always try to bring you down, or people above you always try to bring you down or dim your light? I believe that's a really good sign that God set you apart from everybody else, if that makes sense. Like me, I never fit in. In high school, I never fit in. I didn't want to fit in because them people was weird in high school. I never fitted in anywhere. And the only place I really fit in is with my mom. my biological mom, because she is so much like me, and it's really scary. She's so much like me, and she's the same way. Like, she can't stand working under people, but she's older now where she can like kind of calm down a little more and just deal with it. There's a lot of people whose spirit don't sit well with having a boss, and it's most likely because they're supposed to be their own boss, you know. Okay, number 4 is you dread going to work every day. This is a big one because it's for a lot of people, and that's a reason why a lot of people start businesses, is because they mentally can't handle being under someone or being at a 9 to 5 or being not free. And it's just like, a lot of people want to be free. You need to take these signs as a sign that you need to do your own thing. You could save up money to start your business. And tip number 5 is you have very creative business ideas that come to your head all the time. And this is for me. This is me right here. This is me right here. I have so many ideas that come to my head every single day. Every single day. That is from God. That is from God. If you're close to God, that is from God. If it's very consistent and persistent, that's from God. That you should pursue some of them ideas. Okay, and when you almost fall at most of your jobs, it's time to go. It's time to go. I'm sorry to say it, but if you almost fought at most of your jobs, it's time to go be your own boss. God wants you to be your own boss. So get up out of there, quit. If you don't got some money saved up, save some money and dip. Okay, you gotta look right here. Meet my little sister. She want to be in my YouTube video. I don't know why. I might post this just to post it. And
How dare you?
how dare I? Come on. I did her hair. She's been messing up my braids, but I did her hair. And she's eating ice, so don't mind her, you know, mouth. But she wanted me to just show y'all who she is and everything. So but tell them who you are. Look in the camera. You can look right there.
My name is Deshanti Jefferson.
Look right here, Shanti.
My name is Deshanti Jefferson.
Her name is Deshanti Jefferson, and she is 8 years old. And she's my little sister, my twin. Yeah. She looked like her dad, but she looks like me. I looked like that when I was younger. Yeah. Okay. You done? You done? Yes. Good.